Hi everybody, this is Theorel. You can find me on the Marvel Champions Discord in the rules discussions, or doing the Card Text podcast with Bob and Scott, where we talk about various rules, or here on YouTube doing my Marvel Champions playthrough. This is episode 16, I think, of the Marvel Champions playthrough, where I'm going up against the fourth villain from the Galaxy's Most Wanted expansion, which is Nebula. I'm going to fight her with Gamora. So this is the Gamora deck that I kind of tried to throw together here. It's an aggression deck using Gamora's special skilled tactician to include 6 additional cards out of aspect. So I've got the 3 basic resources. I've got Rocket and Groot, Mockingbird, Endurance, Nowhere, Helicarrier. For some resources, Nowhere will give a little resources help with when I play Guardians. Target acquired to be able to cancel some of Nebula's annoying boosts. Martial Prowess, I can play events more. Drop kicks, concussive blows to apply some statuses. Jarnbjorn to hopefully get some extra damage out of that. Turn the Tide because that's a nice card. Just very efficient damage. Multitasking for some threat removal that'll hopefully work effectively. Clobbers. And then all of her cards. So, alright. We'll see how that goes. Let's see if I can remember how Nebula starts. So, put Nebula ship environment, Milano. Oh, I have Milano. Whoops. Let me grab that. Where is it? Milano. Peace. Yeah, let's hope we don't get that card. Right, the Milano. Okay, sorry. Attach the Power Stone to Nebula. Discard the top 2 per player cards of the encounter deck. Did I shuffle these? I thought I did, but 1, 2. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad to get rid of that. And attach each technique discarded this way to Nebula. No techniques, no problem. Picked up full stack. Alright, hey look. That's it. Wow. Okay, cool. I've played Galaxy's Most Wanted mostly as campaign, so I'm used to this starting with evasion counters, and her starting with a technique regardless of whether you pull one or not. I'll be honest, I haven't played a lot of Expert Nebula. She's tough, and I don't know. We'll see how this goes. So, alright, 6 cards. Hey, it's a Martial Prowess and a Conditioning Room. Conditioning Room's nice. What I'd really like to do is 3 damage. Let's see, if I play Conditioning Room, which is basically free, I spend 2 for Martial Prowess. That doesn't get me there. And and then I use the Mono. Then I can do that. Great. Yeah, that seems like a good thing to do. Except for I have this action. New type card in my deck. Hey look, it's an event. Attacker thwart event. So I get to draw it for free. Excellent. Okay. Well, it's not going to be my first card to play, because I'm going to play Conditioning Room. Exhaust Conditioning Room. Return the bottommost attacker thwart event from my discard pile to my hand. And heal 1 from Gamora. That doesn't do anything. Okay. Then I'm going to spend 1, 2 to play Martial Prowess. I'm going to go Hero Mode. Spend 1, 2, 3 to play Concussive Blow. Deal 3 damage to Nebula and confuse her. And steal the Power Stone for myself. Then I'm going... Oh, and remove a threat. Then I'm just going to punch her for 3 more. Alright, well, that's the last time I get to do anything fun. So, now begins... Ooh, maybe not so bad. Okay. Sorry. Let's see. When the villain phase begins, place 1 evasion counter here. Then that goes up by 1. Then Nebula attacks me for 2 plus a boost. That's fine. I have a cross counter, which is what I intend to use. She got a 0 boost, so she only does 2 damage. I think I'm still going to. Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend that. 4 cross counter. I prevent 3 damage. I deal 1 damage to her, remove a threat from a scheme. And then since I played an attack event, I remove a threat from a scheme, and I played a thwart event, so I deal a damage. And I get a single encounter card. It's a master plan, which results in discarding a bunch of our deck until we get to that, which we, of course, reveal as 2 threat. Then we discard cards until we get a technique and reveal that. This is the part that makes Nebula awful. That's not a technique. There it is, a technique. Okay, she cannot take more than 5 damage from a single attack. That's not too bad. But since Nebula has now revealed a technique, it surges, and we get Ruthless. Hero mode, Nebula attacks me. Great. Nebula attacks me. First, special, add 1 threat. Then discard. Still do that, right? Okay. Those attachments. Then she attacks me for 2 plus a boost. I kind of want to defend this. Because if I take damage, it's going to suck. But if I don't defend it... Yeah, I think I don't defend it. Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe I defend it. Nope, can't defend it. Alright, what do I got? 4 damage. She takes the Power Stone back. And we add 1 counter to her ship, because she's awful. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. Drop kick. 4 damage and a stun status. I steal back the Power Stone. And I draw a card. Why do I keep getting the acrobatic moves? Can't I get the free thwart? I exhaust and spend 2 to remove 2 counters from here. And then I exhaust to thwart this. And I played an attack event, so I remove 1 threat. Alright. Well. We're doing okay so far. That's a terrible hand. But maybe we'll be okay. Alright. Gamora's done, so she doesn't activate. We get 1 encounter card. It's combat ready. Of course it is. Alright. She gets Wide Stance. Reduce the amount of damage she takes from each attack by 1. Discard a random card from my hand. Why not? And Surge, which is Weapon Mastery. So she has Retaliate 1. Okay. Great. Great, great, great. One, 2, 3. We're going to play Gamora's Sword. First player action. Okay, so we're going to go Alter Ego. We're going to use Conditioning Room to get back Clobber and heal the damage. We're going to heal 3 more damage. Then we're going to exhaust the mono and spend 1. to remove a counter. And then we're going to draw a 6-card hand. Hey look, Keen Instincts. It's a card in my deck. We got a forward momentum, we got some threat removal, that's nice. 1 counter, 1 threat. Gamora schemes. First thing that happens is discard a random card from my hand and take a damage. Then this goes away. Nope, sorry. That doesn't happen at all. None of those things happen. None of those things happen. She's confused. Instead, I just get an encounter card. Darn. I forgot about that. It's evasive maneuvering. Oh no, I'm going to lose. I got you out of the past. Which gives her this. This doesn't come out. These do, though. And then, since it didn't put my minion into play, I get that. I was caught off guard. I lose conditioning room, I guess. Of all things. At least it's cheap. Okay. Great. Just so great. So I think what we're going to do, we'll use Gamora's action to see if our top card is an event. It is. That's awesome. We'll go to hero form. We're going to remove this. Oh, I need to spend something to pay for that. I don't need this card. Like an instinct. Keen Instincts plays. Hold on, let me think for just a moment. Alright, I play multitasking. I remove 2 threat, 2 threat, deal a damage, play turn the tide, deal a little bit of damage, remove a threat. 1 threat's not going to be enough, huh? We would have 1 more threat, and I can't remove 1 threat. What I could do instead is I could forward momentum. Let's remove 3 threat. I have a hard time of seeing in what world 3 threat is better than 4 threat for cheaper. So, yes. Well, I could play forward momentum instead of exhausting to thwart. I don't think that's better though. So, okay. I think I back to what I was doing. So, I'm playing Keen Instincts, multitasking. 1, 2, 1, 2. I played a thwart event, I deal a damage. Nebula is stalwart. I'm going to get stunned. I'm going to take a damage, and I'm going to discard a random card. I remove the last threat from that. She has retaliate 1. She reduces damage by 1. Etc. So I deal 2 damage, take a damage, I remove a threat. I remove the last threat from my side scheme, wasting all manner of threat removal. Oh, I also play an attack event, which deals damage. I'm not actually ready to flip her. I think I'm okay on hit points, so I'm going to go ahead and play Nowhere. And, you know what, I'll just play Endurance. No cross counter, huh? Okay, 1 counter, which results in 2 threat. Nebula attacks me. I discard a random card from my hand. I become stunned. and I take 1 damage. And then I get rid of this, so she's not stalwart anymore. Okay. She deals 2 damage. Not even enough to take the thing. Then I get an encounter card. Hey, it's barrel roll. 1 card. It's barrel roll. 1 card. And this is what makes Nebula not fun. Alright, my text box is blank. I can choose and discard an attack event from my hand and take a damage to get rid of that. Great. That's just the kind of thing that I would want to do. Of course. Not. My text box is blank. When I'm already discarding 2 random cards next turn. And this is when Nebula is just awful. Okay. Well, she's not stalwart. So this is a response. Yeah. Just trying to see if there's a way to deal with stuff. Just out of curiosity, when we flip her, just remove cards from the game to get rid of stuff. All right. So my problem is, right, I clear my stun status, I stun Nebula, deal a damage to her. I'm on the next stage at least. And maybe I can just power through that. I have a sword, I have quite a lot of attack. I am aggression after all. Maybe I can rush her. But we're going to be adding 3 threat to this scheme, so I'm going to lose that, and then this is going to get even more out of control than it already is. I'm not getting my in a bind as bonus stuff. It's just a tough scenario. Alternatively, I spend dropkick, clear this, thwart this for 2, knock a threat off there, or, you know, knock her into the next stage. I don't even know if I want to do that this turn, though. I could thwart it. I can remove 2 counters from here, which I almost have to do. I think. Remove 2 counters. So then it's just a question of, yeah, I mean, I feel like I have to thwart. Keen Instinct's not fist. I can play Keen Instincts after I play Dropkick, if that's somehow helpful. Is that helpful? Doesn't feel helpful. I'm going to get to draw a card. She has Retaliate 1, and she reduces damage from an attack by 2. So actually, dropkicking her is not too bad. She won't attack. The scheme goes over, and I just try to kill her as fast as possible. We're discarding 2 random cards. Well, I'm not going to discard random cards. All right, we'll go for it. What the heck? Keen Instincts. 1, 2, 3. Dropkick. Deals 2 damage to Nebula. Flipping her to the next stage. I draw a card. Well, that would have been a good card to have a second ago. Alright, how many hit points does she have? 20? Alright. I deal 1 damage to her with my sword, and she is stunned. kill forward momentum. Darn. Forward momentum would have actually been useful in this hand. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. This goes up to 3. 3 threat. That completes this. We place 2 more evasion counters on her ship. For each evasion counter, discard the top 2 cards of each player deck and the encounter deck. Well, that's this. And this, which is an encounter card. Oh, sorry. It didn't like me doing that. That's an encounter card for me. This starts with only 3 threat. Wow, I lose in what? 1 turn? Great. Alright, Gamora's done, so she doesn't attack me. Not yet. Advance. Discard 2 random cards. Get rid of this stupid thing. Take a damage. And then she schemes for 2 total. Well, at least we got rid of the other advance. Ruthless. I'm in hero mode. She attacks me. That discards another random card. And then I take a damage. I don't remember. Oh, sorry. I had to remove my cards from the game to be able to get rid of those things. So I lost a forward momentum and a multitasking. All right. Anyways, because that's how she works. I'm taking 3 plus a boost. What the heck? I'll defend it. 3, so she just gets that and gets a threat. Okay. And she can't take more than 5 damage from an attack. Wait, does it work if I defend this? I don't think it does. Because I lose next turn, right? Do I lose next turn anyways? Have I already lost? I think I may have already lost. If I don't defend, I take 3 damage. And she gets the Power Stone. Her having the Power Stone means that I've lost. This is going to go up by 6 threat next turn. Right? 6 threat. 6 threat, there's nothing I can do. What does this card do? Oh, she gets an evasion counter, that's right. She gets a free extra evasion counter. It goes up by 6. I have to remove 3 threat, which is the total I can possibly remove. I have to remove 5 threat to not lose. 5 threat. After having had discarded my whole hand. I think was I supposed to discard another card? 1, 2, 3. No, 3. 3 is all I had to do. Well, that's it. I lost. Game over. So no big surprises there. Just because Nebula's awful. She gets going. I really shouldn't have let her build up all those cards. I don't know. It's weird. Static lock is bad. Oh, this had an acceleration icon too. Man. Barrel roll is the worst card ever. Okay. So, is that it? Do we give it another try? That's kind of the question. Is it worth it to give it another try? You know, she has a really bad nemesis set. I don't know that I've appreciated that before. I don't think I've gotten her nemesis set that often. Sure, we'll try again. If it goes really badly, then I'll probably rework my deck and try a rematch. Alright. I'll get all my cards back. Maybe did not status her so hard. Hey, no barrel roll and no ruthless. That's nice. Okay. So the thing is, dropkick. I have exactly 3 fists. Oh no, I have Milano. There we go. Groot, dropkick. I like that as a start. Sorry, I started all 3 go. Oh, and I get a free event, possibly. Hey, it's my other cross counter. I don't remember seeing the other one of those last game. I don't know when it came into my hand. Maybe I had to discard it. Okay, so we're going to flip to hero form. And we're going to use the Milano. And target acquired and cross counter. Play dropkick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stunned. Draw. Those cards are all discarded. I take the Power Stone. I remove 1 threat. I punch her for 3. I spend 1, 2, 3 to play Groot. I play acrobatic move. Play acrobatic move, deal 2 damage. I'm going to hang on to Groot. He can defend me once for guaranteed, so that's good. I also have a cross counter. Oh, no, do I hold cross counter? On the off chance I get attacked? Yeah, sure. Why not? Alright. 1 counter. 1 threat. Nebula stunned. I get a single encounter card. Hope it doesn't turn into 3. It's Weapon Master, which surges into Cutthroat Ambition. Okay. So that sucks. I do not want to stun her at this point. I just want to take hit. So, unfortunately, that means I kind of don't want to play Dropkick, which is my main thing I can do this turn. So that's annoying. But I need to not play it, so I guess I could hold it for a turn. I don't think I'm going to do that either, though. So we'll spend it to flip this down to 0. Groot can soak an attack. Well, I can cross counter an attack. Groot can soak something else. Go ahead and thwart for 2. Just going to take my time. Endurance. Actually, no. I'm not going to hold that. I'll just play German. Alright. 5. Alright, 1 threat. Oh, sorry. Never did. 1 counter, 1 threat. She attacks me. 1 threat, 1 damage. I will discard the damage. No. Yeah. Threat. I'll discard the threat. Alright, Groot defends. And takes 3 damage, then heals 2. I get an encounter card. Don't be a technique. Dang it! Okay, she attacks me. I take 2 damage. Discard one of these. Okay, well at least she only has retaliate 1 now. I'm gonna go ahead and defend this. I take 2 damage, which gives her 1 of those. I hate you so much. So forward momentum can thwart the main scheme for 2. Rocket can thwart the main scheme for 2. But it's not quite enough. I guess Clobber can thwart the main scheme for 1. Give me back a resource. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. We're going to spend these 2. We're going to Clobber. Taking damage, putting it back in my hand. Those 2 are discarded. I spend a fist. Deal 2 more damage. And then Milano. The other 2 cards. To knock this back down to 0. Oh, and I removed a threat. Because I'm Gamora. Alright. 5 card hand. Hey, it's Nebula. I can't play Nebula. 1 card, 1 threat. She attacks me. I take a damage. Groot defends. Takes 2 damage, heals 2 damage. I attach this and discard a random card from my hand. And I get an encounter card. Seriously? Lethal intent. She does not need this many techniques. Why did I shuffle them all to the top? Why can't I get something that's not a technique? Cutthroat Ambition. Alright. Yay, I get to discard 2 cards from my hand next turn. Isn't she so fun? Thwart the side scheme. Deals the damage. Oh, flippin' A. Let's just keep things under control. I don't know, I'm gonna just... this is gonna be so bad, but it's not like I can handle her if she advances. 1 threat. She attacks. Threat. Discard 2 random cards and get rid of 1 of her wide stances. Great defense. 1, 2, 3. And another stupid card. She attacks me. I'm already stunned, so she gets a face down boost card. I discard another random card from my hand. Finally eliminate that stupid thing. Just so much denial. She's gotten every one of these. I guess she always gets them every time through her deck, right? Unless I... yeah. Alright, a threat on the main scheme. I already did that one. 2 with 2 boosts. I guess I'll defend it. Why not? And I guess that was bound to happen. What happened? She's tough now? She's tough now. This is why you might as well lock her down. She didn't even hit me for any damage. She did no damage. She just discarded my whole hand. Alright, well. She attacks me again. Groot defends first. She's already tough, and I'm already stunned. Okay. Great, let's stop getting stunned. Oh, and there's the main scheme. Oh, that completes the main scheme. I'm done. I'm done. So done. I forgot how much I hate Nebula. Alright. I'll try again.